Hey y'all, we're coming to you from Iowa. We made it on the first leg of our journey. So, just to let you guys know, we haven't done anything like this before as far as making any videos or posting anything. Both Kirk and I have really shied away from social media, but we're going to try this. I do classify myself as a dinosaur. I have an ancient phone with little room for anything on there. But bear with me. I'll try to get better as we keep posting these. We made it. We made it to Iowa. We left a little later than we thought because of our 3-hour delay in Waxhaw. So we did leave and it was raining, pouring rain. And we went through rush hour traffic in Charlotte. Yay! That was not a fun way to start. It was my first time really driving Van Gogh, especially for some distance, and first time in traffic. Wasn't too happy about that, but we made it. And we had to go through 3 cities in rush hour traffic, starting out in Charlotte. We did do the northern route from North Carolina. I-40 is still kind of backed up because of Hurricane Helene. It was totally shut down. They do have one lane going in each direction, and last time we came up to Iowa we did go through that way and it was a little dicey, so we decided, just because we were pulling the big car with the U-Haul trailer and we had Van Gogh, that we were going to do the northern route. So we went from North Carolina through West Virginia and Virginia, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, and then finally to Iowa. So currently we're in Davenport, Iowa, a little town on the Mississippi River where my daughter lives, but not for too long, just for a couple more days. On the way out here, a couple of things kind of were interesting. We were pulling, the U-Haul moving van was pulling our GMC, and they told us that we got the heavy duty tow trailer for the GMC, but oh my goodness gracious, it was wagging so much the entire time. Really scary to watch that wagging of the tail, and we were driving 65 miles an hour the whole entire way through the rain. It rained like the vast majority of the day. Really dense fog in the mountains of West Virginia. And if Kirk wasn't such an experienced tower, then he could have lost that trailer big time. I'm so glad that he's had all the experience that he's had. We got here to Iowa no problem. I guess we did have a problem. The biggest problem was driving 65. What normally takes us 15 hours to get to Burlington, it took us 18. And yes, we drove straight through. I did have a very new travel companion, and I named it Grace, as in saving grace. It was what saved me and made it so I was able to drive for 18 hours. Just grab Grace and just go ahead and massage the IT band and a little bit of neck and shoulders on the road, and it worked out beautifully. Tolls. So we had 3 toll booths through the mountains. It was so sweet. So get up to the first toll booth, and I was following Kirk this whole entire time. Get up to the first toll booth, lots of traffic on the road and so forth, and I'm like, what is taking Kirk so long up there, like with this toll booth person, and so it gave me time to get my money out and do all that stuff for the toll booth. And I get up there and she waves by, she's like, hey, he already paid for you, just go on through. And I'm like, wow, how chivalrous, that my husband went ahead and paid my toll as well. And so, it was easier for me, and also that we could stay together that way, so that we were still back to back, and I didn't have to try to catch up with him later on. I just shout out to Kirk for doing that. That was like just the sweetest thing ever. It just kind of made my day driving through and knowing that he was thinking about me that way, as I was kind of stuck behind him. Another thing was, with all the rain that we had, again, it rained like all day long. It's crazy. I had all these bugs on the windshield, and I thought, why is this rain not taking them away? Well, okay, seriously, the bugs were on the inside. I was playing the whack-a-bug game the whole entire trip on the inside of the windshield. So I had all the bugs on the inside of the windshield, which reminds me I still need to clean those off. But the night before, we were loading up, and it got dark, so we went ahead and turned on the interior lights in Van Gogh, and we're loading up, and there were swarms of bugs in here. So the next day when we were driving, all those swarms of bugs were on the front windshield, giving me problems when I was driving. And what is it about bugs that they always go to the driver's side? So again, if somebody was watching me, they'd see me just smacking the windshield constantly, get rid of all these little bugs. So that was a fun little game to play as well. Like I said, it took us 18 hours instead of the 15. We were really tired, it was late, the rain the whole entire time, but we did make it. So from here, it's just a matter of getting inside, getting a good night's sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna load up all Rachel's stuff in what's left of the room in the moving van, so that Kurt can go ahead and take that in one of the vehicles out to drop off in storage in Spokane, and then he'll fly back to meet us, and then we'll go on the next leg of the journey. Yep, we'll keep you updated and see where Van Gogh goes and where this whole huge relocation of everybody is going to end up.